Hey, Michael Mack here. Today we're going to be removing a toilet. I want to redo this tile here. First thing we do is shut off the valve. It's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, so we want to go to the right to shut it off. Some of these take a few turns. If you got a modern valve, it only takes like a quarter turn, but this is one of the older ones. So there we are, a little nice and tight. Next thing we're going to do is flush it. And we want to hold it down and drain all the water we can out of the tank. That should do it. Next we want to remove the tank top. Next we want to use a sponge to remove all the water we can out of the tank. The bigger sponge the better. Oh, I'm not putting this on the floor. There is a bucket down here. But you do what you want. Now we want to use our sponge to dab out any remaining water down here in the bowl. Don't forget to wash your hands before lunch. There's only 2 bolts holding this thing to the floor, one on either side. So you come down here with like a box cutter, just get under just the edge, pop those little plastic things off of there. You can either use a wrench or pliers. Lefty-loosey, right? Not right, correct. Take that off of there. And do the same on the other side. I had put down silicone caulk to seal the edge of this toilet and to keep it nice and tight, so I'm going to have to cut that out now with a box cutter. Cut through all that silicone. That's the only thing holding it to the floor other than those 2 bolts, one on either side. And we need to disconnect the water line from the bottom of the tank. It's nice now they put these little plastic things that can be turned by hand. Oh, gotta turn it the right way. Good idea to put a rag down or a little bucket just in case it dribbles like that. Now just grab it underneath the base, close to the tank, a little back, forth with the legs maybe, make sure it's loose. And then we're gonna lift it. Then you gotta find a place to put it. And we want to stick some paper towels or a rag. I like to make a nice ball of paper towels and get it just in the lip of that. Kind of keeps the gases from coming back out. They're not good to breathe and they smell awful. Toilets are sealed to the floor by a wax ring. Usually comes with a new toilet. When you take a toilet off, you might get, ring might be on the toilet, it might be back in the bathroom, or it might be half and half. But you want to clean that off because we want to put a new fresh wax seal on it when we put it back in. Yep, all the wax stayed on the floor. So we got to get that off of there. We're going to put on fresh wax when we put it back. This stuff is really gross. If it gets on your hands, it's really greasy. So you use like Goo Gone to get rid of it. You might say, hey, can I reuse this? Well, no, because very important to seal, to keep the water from the toilet down the tube and not on your feet. See this here? This is called the flange. It's kind of fun to say. Say it with me. The flange. Hand me that flange. As you can see, this flange sets below the level of the tile floor. Probably had linoleum here originally when they built it, so they put the flange level with the floor. But then somebody else put tile and raised it up, so now it's sitting in kind of a hole. So to get a good seal, you want to use more than 1 wax ring when you put a new toilet in here or replace the old one. Yeah, like I said, the toilet comes with a single, so either buy another single and just set them in here together very carefully on top of each other, or they sell them doubles. They sell a double wax ring and use that. And that will help seal it when you have a flange that's below the level of your floor.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button and tune in next time where we'll be doing more fun stuff.